Can denotation cause real-world problems? Imagine someone says a word and it sparks a big misunderstanding. Sometimes, the way we interpret the literal meaning of words can lead to real issues. That's because denotation is the dictionary definition of a word, the objective meaning everyone agrees on. It's meant to make communication clear and precise, but it's not always enough. Some words have more than one denotation. Take the word cleave. It can mean to split apart or to stick together. If someone uses it without enough context, people might get confused. This can cause problems, especially in important situations like legal or technical discussions. If a legal document says the party shall cleave, does it mean to split or to join? Without clarity, disputes can happen. Context plays a big role too. Denotation doesn't include emotional or cultural nuances. For example, the word cheap has a clear meaning of low cost, but depending on the situation, it can also carry a negative connotation, implying poor quality. If someone says that's a cheap product, the literal meaning is just about price. But the emotional tone might offend or mislead. Cross-cultural differences can also cause issues. Words might have the same denotation in different languages or dialects, but their connotations or usage can vary. For example, a word that's neutral in one culture might be offensive in another. This can lead to misunderstandings when people from different backgrounds communicate. In legal, scientific, or technical fields, precise denotation is essential. But sometimes, the meaning of a term can be vague or change over time. If a law uses a word with an unclear denotation, it can cause disagreements or errors. For instance, the word reasonable in law can be interpreted differently depending on the case. Ignoring connotation while focusing only on denotation can also create problems. A word might have a neutral dictionary meaning but carry negative or positive feelings. Using such words without considering their emotional impact can offend or mislead others. Understanding denotation helps us communicate clearly. But it's important to remember that literal meanings alone don't always prevent misunderstandings. Knowing the origins of words and how they are used in context helps us choose words more carefully. For example, the word cold means low temperature. But if someone says she was cold, the literal meaning might confuse listeners expecting a weather report. They might think about temperature, not emotional distance. Recognizing the denotation helps clarify the literal meaning, but understanding how the word is used in context prevents confusion. In the end, denotation can cause problems when words have multiple literal meanings, when context is ignored, or when cultural differences aren't considered. Teaching viewers about precise word meanings, their origins, and how they are used in real life helps avoid these issues. Clear communication depends on understanding both the literal and the implied meanings of words.